Like we've been with them, we've been watching a lot of them for years. We've been studying them for years. By this time, finally, like you can kind of predict what they're planning even before it happens.
Oh, and of course they do. This is exactly what we said. If it was going to be a Lancelot on the side of Onic, Kairi, Wise would answer back with a Yushin Shin, and they're not going to let that happen.
Your team is banning.
Depending on the fourth pick here, there's a chance that not Kairi, but Oheb, instead of picking up the Alice if it's open, might opt to actually go for a Harith?
Harith. Yeah, that's Harith without the Alice.
Or a Kimmy.
I can see the Kimmy.
Those are the three picks. Harith, Kimmy, and Alice.
Yeah, but what does that leave Wise to play?
But I'll whittle it down, either Harith or Kimmy. Wise still has a Bane available for him, but I mean, they don't have the right setup for that just yet.
They have the Grok, but they don't have the E.
They should ban out the Uranus.
He's had...
Oh,
What?
What?
Wise has had 3 Granger games this season. Oh, if they ban out the Ruby, that might mean they're going for...
They don't want Rubimo.
Yeah, they don't want Rubimo.
Man, Onyx gonna Uranus here, man. I tell you.
Yeah, is it gonna be...
For Delarski? Yeah, it looks
General's
good.
Uranus?
Yes.
Okay. For BMO, I'm not sure yet, actually.
Baksha
would work.
Are they gonna leave BMO for 5? They need someone that can put up a wall. I'm not sure if Kufra is gonna be enough.
Uranus,
yeah, it won't
Kufra,
be. A hard position 5 would be good for them. They can also pick up a healer for themselves if they want to.
Oh, yeah, Akai,
or
yeah,
the Akai.
Akai would work. But... Nah, I don't know, man.
I'd like Raphael if they want to. Or Kufra.
I like Uranus. What? How did this... Okay, why do we not talk about the Jawhead in this series?
I forgot he was open.
This is how
me too.
This is how they broke the code too. So they did it once with the Jawhead BMO. So I can see how this is a solid answer. Blacklist seems to have made their decision as they go in, put their hands up to break the code. What's the 2 choices left? We still need a hero for Wise.
Give me an Alice.
We still need a hero for Oheb.
Lunox? Seriously?
There's that Lunox.
Not so sure about that pick, man.
What's Wise to play?
I'm alright with it. What if the Wise hero this whole time was actually Paquito, right?
The second time in Season 8.
Yeah, I told you the bait's still open.
No.
I mean, although I was thinking like,
let's go Uranus.
The setup
is lacking. It's not what we're used to seeing, but maybe they can make it work.
This is gonna be tough for Onic to engage.
Uranus, come on, Uranus.
This is a punishing counter engage for Blacklist, actually, when you think about it.
Marky on camera. Obviously, it's the finisher that's sitting in for him. Mr. Game 3, Coach Yeb, final head pats and rubs. Walking out of the room. What did they pick up last? It's a hero for Delarski.
All right.
No, it's a hero for BMO.
Delarski?
Delarski,
there you
cool.
go.
Okay, so Jawhead, Roamer, and then Delarski on that glue. What are they trying to do here? They're trying to split up Blacklist again.
That is true.
Yep.
It's been a while since I've actually seen the Bane in this sort of scenario, because I have to agree with what you said earlier. They don't really have the right setup. Like, it's also dependent on the Grok getting a really good wall off.
Yes.
Everyone can disperse. They don't have hard crowd control aside from the wild charge.
This is an interesting matchup because both teams are looking for certain types of isolation.
Yeah. And both of them have the right tools to actually pick it off. Although Onic, in terms of when you think about team fights, they might actually have like the better picture of initiating it. But Blacklist can have a... Again, they have a strong re-engage, or counter-engage rather. If Onic don't get the key targets when they initiate a team fight, they're going to eat up a Shark, they're going to eat up knockups from Edward and Haji as well. And that's going to be incredibly punishing.
All right. I'm actually fine with this as long as, you know, I don't know. If Edward can do some pretty good knockout punches. So, if they can get that, if they can get those kind of setups, yeah, the Bane actually makes a lot of sense. It's just, alright, it's a strong pick, it's just a little bit difficult to pull off here.
It's very specific too, exactly what they're trying to do. These big team fights, it's so hard to say where it's going to come from because we mentioned Blacklist is a good re-engage. You can say the same for Onic, especially since they have that Nathan.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Again, we are still having Onic on a timer here. just because of the name pick as well. Again, I don't know why this keeps going through here for Onic. I don't suggest it, you know?
Check out this code. Gives you time enough to redeem it and then come back to the stream when we go into the Land of Dawn. I'm guessing Blacklist has to go fast. You mentioned the timer on that, Nathan, and if it goes well for Blacklist, they would have pushed way too many turrets for this
5 seconds.
Nathan on Hatred this time around, Mr. J. Lord Gonzalez, to actually make an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 3. We're at 1-1. Quite a distance away from the championship, but nonetheless, a match you cannot miss. Blacklist International and Onic Philippines. Look at Oheb going up here. He's pushing forward. He's suffered quite a hit from Hatred, that first skill, but he's okay.
Yeah, he's absolutely fine right now. The big problem here for the early game for Haji, it's not going to be as aggressive as we thought it. Wow!
Oh, the damage to BMO.
What?
Yikes, dude.
What's Bimo rocking? He's fine though.
It's typical. It's typical
It's
PYT
typical,
actually.
right?
But he caught a face full of blooms.
Yeah, face full of blooms, and that is ooh, that wasn't even magic worship. I don't know what. I don't know why that hurt so much. Anyway,
It's in pure rage.
in pure rage.
Hurts
Yeah.
as well. Look at that, Maloyski!
Yeah, it's more offensive
Oh
minded.
yeah, that is percent HP, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And a burn.
And a burn. And
Flicker in! Oh my
Exactly.
goodness!
the aggression by the queen.
The sound effects by Wolf was like a second early, but indeed, thanks.
And they stole the purple.
Did they?
Yeah.
Why is that? This is going way too well for Blacklist.
Yeah, this is Oheb Blacklist wanting to speed things up.
But also Oheb, yes.
I get
And
it.
also Oheb.
I get it.
No, because I was thinking Blacklist want to speed things up, but then Oheb is their late game just in case it gets that too long.
At some point, look at that. The machine was a little too deep in. How'd you just accept the fact that he's gonna die?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyrie's still level 3.
It's gonna be.
He had to back off.
Despite the death, despite the kill,
Yeah, Wise is on the way to level 5 right now.
and
That
then
is massive.
they have turtle priority. There's a deadly catch and a retribution too.
There you go.
Yeah.
This is gonna be easy. That's easy turtle take here for Black. Oh my god.
Yeah, Onic are gonna have to find a win elsewhere here. It'll be too late for them to contest this. So yeah, they're trying to get a few more hits onto that turret shielding here for Hatred.
Blue team has slain the
And
turtle.
as expected, that's a quick turtle. I love how BMO just came out for sure. It's not even a matter of trying to get a kill. It'll just making sure Hatred don't die.
Bimo out of nowhere.
BMO out of nowhere. It's more like Oheb out of nowhere. Oheb DD in 2 minutes 30. They let go, but you can feel the damage already. They mean business. They wanna make sure that Onic feels the pressure.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they want actually. They don't need the kills. They just need that pressure.
Oh, much like Paramore. Look at Haji here, still not yet level 4. He's threatening the wild charge as soon as another wave hits, and then he can just go for the wild charge out of nowhere. Check this out. In mid,
So
Oh My
cool.
Venus has the circling eagle, Baloyski. Not much he can do against these two. We saw earlier how much damage a Matilda can bring in. Circling eagle set in. Haji has a wild charge. Mind you, they combo it up, knocking up this Eve, and they answer back
Red
with
team hero has been slain.
an RWM. There's a knock up onto Haji. That's Kyrie as well. Phantom execution in, and Haji again too deep.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. That was picture perfect.
Yeah,
That was layered.
The layers upon layers, coast to coast, and man.
Good answers for Onic though.
Yeah, good answers for Onic. They're trading things up, but then in a full-on skirmish or maybe small skirmish or a team fight, I'm looking here of how Bimo and Delarky are going to be handling things, especially with the presence of that Bane, but Oheb getting dived here.
3v1 now, make that 2. Haji
Yes.
here to help out and knock
That's
up
cancel.
onto Kyrie. Wild charge, not yet
Whoa.
ready, not yet used, and certainly on the Bimo. Jawhead goes down.
Man, mechanics are showing here.
Yeah.
How do you even cancel a phantom execution like that?
I mean, he didn't. He just spaced it in.
Yeah, spaced it in. Both teams, great.
And Wise again while all of that's happening. Free farm.
Look at the discipline by Edward. He didn't even force the kill. He just knows that Wise needs this farm. Wise needs the gold. What? The damage
What
from the
the
passive! And just suddenly,
He blew up.
Bane out of nowhere!
Bane out of nowhere.
Deadly catch spacing out Delarski, and they're not gonna let go of this turret. Down bottom. Up top, Haji gets popped by Hatred, the fixer.
Again, good
Circling
answer for
eagle.
Onic.
Look at the burst on Kyrie!
Okay, Blacklist lineup is mad right now.
Yeah.
Is it gonna go?
Whoa!
Venus! Venus, you...
Blue team has
That is
slain
not
the turtle.
what Kyrie was expecting.
We are losing words here.
Jean Marvilla Luna, where'd you learn how to do that?
Just queen things.
They mad, yo.
Queen things.
They mad.
Dust off the
They mad,
shoulder.
yo.
This is like a signal from Blacklist. It's like, you guys keep on picking Nathan, so we'll pick a lineup that can end the game quicker so that you won't even get to the point where your Nathan is well farmed. Look at this. Let's just allow this to simmer. Let the silence kick in here. Let it happen. Ooh.
That replay is brought to you by
Massive sheesh moment. RWM here sent by Baloyski. The pressure is real, ladies and gentlemen. If you thought you were safe, if you thought you could check your recall, think twice.
Check your recall.
Bow down to the queen. Edward knocking up 3. Make that 4. Split here by Delarski. Deadly catch and answer by Wise. Kyrie struggling to keep his own jungle. Another one up top. Hatred in trouble. Circling Eagle.
my
The queen is
goodness.
unstoppable. They take out the Nathan deep behind the second turret.
You know, normally a queen would send the cavalry out to do her bidding. She's taking it like taking their ads herself.
Not V, not V. Not afraid to go hands-on. Edward, though, 2v1. A little danger if this turret's gonna go down. And Kyrie
play.
finding some composure down bottom, taking down Edward. That's 1 away. Make that 2 now off camera. We almost missed it, but Bimo getting caught out here. It's a
bad.
1-for-1. In goes
Oh,
the queen.
wow.
Delarski with a split. Is there enough damage? Answer might be no. Delarski's healing. The CEO able to retreat.
Games like this just make me want to play Bane.
This is why I always play play Bane with you guys.
Bane is at some point just mindless. Not to say, but Wise is brilliant right now.
Just
He's
yeah.
finding these windows.
Yeah, I play a mindless Bane. It's
Me
just
too.
cannon, basic
Cannon,
attack,
turret,
increase,
Shard.
turret, arrival. But yeah, Bimo's been having a really difficult time here getting the ejectors. Okay, let's run things down. We've been reacting to great mechanical plays by both teams right now, but Bimo's been having a hard time getting off those key
really
ejectors in. He might try to get
Oh.
one here.
Conceal play, deadly catch set in, going for the unstoppable force, but he gets punished hard. RWM by Baloyski, not resulting to much. Wise getting hit with the grab, and this Bane is not gonna be long for the world. Phantom execution, Thorn Rose, that's Kyrie with the finish. Baloyski calling it quits. Haji, the machine, looking for an entry, and able to stop it with the power of nature, and a wild surge underneath the turret.
My God.
The Grok falls anyways, but it's worth it. You trade a roamer for a mid. Blacklist just making plays across the map, and they're not even done. Delarski forced to use a split to survive, and they want to save this mid-lane turret. Bimo comes in, flicker, plus unstoppable force. Oh, I'm still dealing damage with the Order Brilliance, and he's out.
Both teams are just mechanically playing their minds out right now. I don't even know how you do that. This is what they're doing.
Like, I don't even have notes yet. At this point, I have written down things, but I've just been reacting to great play after great play. All I have here is the draft.
He literally wrote ML. It's just a huge ML.
Everyone's just playing out their minds. Even a Matilda, who's normally just there for, sport.
Yeah, okay, as the game goes on long. Oh! I can't even analyze right now. It's pickoff after pickoff.
Renmar just literally wrote wow on his notebook. He just wrote wow.
This is a slobber knocker of a match, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about it.
And of course, throughout all this chaos, the crazy plays left and right, the Bane is just taking advantage of the shenanigans across the map. They're pushing top, deep, mid, tier 1 down. It's a surprise that this bottom lane XP turret has this still standing.
Yeah, considering that Wise has actually been working on that for quite a while now.
Can I just say how bad I feel for Bimo in this game? Every time it looks like he's getting a game-changing ejector, he can't.
RWM set in, Kyrie in trouble, getting pushed out by Edward. Haji with the power of nature. They're able to capitalize. Look at how deep. Can they force another ult? Oh my Venus sets him some blooms. All this time they were just going for the Lord. Delarski with the split. Can they stop this? Can they steal this? The answer is no. Wise successfully takes the Lord and takes down the CEO. Circling Eagle. They tracked him through the jungle. Bimo taking down one more time. It's a double kill for Wise. And eventually they'll go and steal the purple.
Oh, man. Grand Theft Purple, man.
the choke this early on.
What are these? What is happening right now? So far, Onic, again, don't count them out yet. I still think that, again, we've seen this earlier. Marky, again, give him an opening. We'll be able to actually kind of get back in the game.
Hatred only has 6k in farm, though. He doesn't have his third item just yet. It's just Hunter Strike and Endless Battle. Kairi can barely survive entries right now. Again, okay, we mentioned how Blacklist don't have like a setup for the Bane. It's not about setup, it's just counter engage. But hey, Venus gets picked off there by BMO.
Huge.
I think
Humongous.
the answer is that
Colossal.
Wise is making his own setups. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need anyone to make a setup for me.
I don't need setup.
Just
I've
keep
got
him busy.
Sharks.
You know, a Shark's gonna take care of the
Yeah.
rest.
But oh, look at that real-time win rate, 10 minutes and 30 seconds in, 67% already to Blacklist. And the Bane damage is still going to be
Look
high
at
in the
BMO,
late
look at
game,
BMO.
folks.
Where's you
Oh,
going?
BMO.
Spaced out. Dilarski with the grab,
brings it
grab
back.
onto Wise. Deadly catch. Set out. Hatred looking low. Lord swinging away. An ejector. A wild charge. Taken down Wise. Boloyski gets the kill. They
Kyrie.
can't even go. BMO taken down from the back line with the light. They trade 1-for-1. A small victory for Onic. They take down the Lord and they shut down the Bane.
That is actually pretty good. I think they will be able to clean up all of these lanes very, very easily. Like the gold. Wise and No have definitely in the lead, in a commanding lead actually. Kyrie following suit. And again, you have to note where Kyrie's standing right now. He's not really the guy who's going to be able to clean this up.
Yeah, Wise not in this fight here to go off for Onic, but oh!
Look at the burst!
What was that?
The Prince!
Triple!
The Prince that was promised, but here Kyrie comes with the cleanup. The double kill from the present. They are just showing up. Dilarski here with the grab. Edward goes down, but Dilarski, he's gonna get punished on the swing back. Kyrie goes down as well. It's a wipeout.
Disgusting. First of all, where the heck did that damage come from, Oheb? E614, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I get it.
Again, him and Wise were leading in the gold department at that point. Onic are still building up the damage items that they need, so they don't have the defensive items. The full-on combo from the Lunox. He
Yeah,
had the
man.
lightning trojan at that point as well.
You know the song "Kill Him with Kindness"? That was "Kill Him with Brilliance."
Yeah, kill him with brilliance.
That was-
Brilliance.
Literally, like 3 people just getting demolished by a full-on just brilliance.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the full Ruby DD play yet.
Yeah, lightning truncheon, genius wand. No, it was already
There you
like he already dished it out. He didn't have the holy crystal yet, but he already was built up to the genius wand. That's why
He
he
didn't
already
have
had.
the Holy Crystal yet?
Not yet. Not at that moment.
Yeesh.
Did you see the life bars though?
I am shuddering.
Oheb just miles away from Kyrie. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 miles, not huge.
That's 2 items.
But look at the blue. Look at how much all of Blacklist are ahead. That's exactly, ladies and gentlemen, where this 4K gold lead's coming from.
Oh, no.
Conceal play. Clearly a retreat. Can they secure this purple?
Watch out.
Unstoppable force going in for the dive backline. Haji in deep. Wild charge onto 1. Can they take out Dilarski? Split into that Cyclone Eye ejector on the Hatred. They're saying no dice. Let's not engage.
Man. At this point, Haji's not as tanky enough. So I think we're getting a point where Onyx's damage is actually quite ridiculous. And therefore, Blacklist actually has to kind of really respect what Onic is doing right now.
Coming close to a 4K gold lead. Onyx still definitely in this. The Lord gets smartly reset there by Blacklist. If they didn't, there was a chance for Onyx to steal. BMO might go down.
Circling Eagle, he's down.
Yikes.
No dice. 3, 2, 1. Dilarski with a split. Too much damage. No burn coming in, but Edward looking for the knockout. That's a Phantom Execution used by Kyrie on the way out.
Hatred's
but
still here.
He gets knocked down still. Hatred taken down. 3, 4, none so far. And they're pushing it, ladies and gentlemen. Blacklist International are looking to end game number 3. It's just 2 defenders. Baloyski and Dilarski looking low. They're going for the base. That's 1 member down. No members left for Onic. A wipeout into a finish. Game 3 goes to Blacklist International.
We're 2-1 so far in this best of 7. And that's the tamest I've seen Blacklist today after a victory. Literally, I think they knew that game could have actually went either way as well. Just like game number 2.
Yeah. What was that game?
To the script.
What was that game?
To the period. There was a lot of plays happening, but at the heart of it, they just wanted to finish fast.
Do we have like a voting for the most explosive game of the
That was
season?
crazy.
That was a good contender for
Yeah,
that.
it wasn't even just on the side of Blacklist. Onic were showing their flashes of
Exactly.
brilliance as
True.
well.
Not
True.
it was not one team blowing up. It was both teams like exploding every moment.
They were forcing each other to one up. It's like they were playing horse.
It's a heat check for both teams.
Yeah.
Like a heat check.
I love that. And again, I want these are the games that I want to see, man.
I live for this.
Literally, Blacklist and Onic showing the whole world what top tier MLB looks like. That's why I stand by what I said earlier, PH Basketball.
If you guys can zoom into this, it says ML Wow. You can't see it here,
can't
but
see it.
sadly we can't zoom it. But
That's literally the notes he took, ladies and gentlemen, because of how fast the game was, how intense it was, and you can't blink. I'm sure Reptar's notes are in his head.
Yeah.
All right? Are they?
yes,
I'm pretty
Okay.
I have a lot of confidence.
that game is still very well ingrained in my head.
That's rent free.
That was fun from both teams. That was fun.
Let's check out the draft. Again, the moment that the Bane was locked in during the last two slots, fireworks.
Yeah.
I think a sign to know that when a game is actually fun is when you hear, oh, like, oh.
Yes, that was us most of the
That
game.
was us most of the game.
Either that or it's a crime scene, but
Yes.
Yeah.
gladly, it's more of just awesome ML action. Let's talk about what Onic had going for them, because when the highlights show, I'm pretty sure it'll get like 60-70% of the amazing plays Blacklist put out. But Onic, what exactly were they trying to do with this lineup?
With the lineup, again, they were trying to gain the early game momentum using Lancelot on Kyrie. I think they were doing that
Yeah.
pretty much up until, before 7 minutes. It was difficult. It was a very delayed start for the Lance. You know why, right?
Mhm.
Oh my Venus, come on, with that early game, level 2's diving in under turrets, what the heck? With the Soul Blooms.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
More like Soul Boom.
And I think Onic saw or thought this game would be very orthodox, but it ended up being a very unorthodox game. The surprise aggression from Blacklist, like non-stop. They did a great job of pressuring Hatred. Again, it's a Nathan lineup. I won't be surprised if the next game Onic are going to think twice about picking the Nathan. And at this time, again, I have to say, Onic really has to take away that Matilda.
This is textbook conditioning, ladies and gentlemen. Psychologically,
Yeah.
up until this point, both teams understood that we're playing this game, all right? This is the pace we're going at, and suddenly Blacklist just goes, I've had it. I'm
Yep.
doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please ban the Matilda and please ban the Nathan so we can actually get.
Let's see something else.
Let's see something else.
See something else
'Cause
here.
These are the obvious strongest picks of either team,
Yeah.
and they are not getting touched. Well, obviously, aside from the Bane, which was let go here.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I understand why Onic keeps banning out the Cho. I mean, Haji's 12 for 2 on the Cho already. And looking at the items, let's focus on the Bane. Just War Axe and a Rush on the Blade of Despair. Endless Battle was picked afterwards. Winter Truncheon just for defensive. And in that key team fight that we saw where Oheb just dealt an absurd amount of damage because Onic were all clumped up together in that jungle, well, the Lightning Truncheon just did work. It was good that he also had the Genius Wand as well. Didn't have the Holy Crystal there just yet, but that's all he needed at that point since Blacklist International had a respectable lead. Delarski wanted to build this glue as a tank, but even with the dominant size, Tina's shield couldn't get to the anti-Karas just yet. It's just way too much damage coming in from the side of Blacklist. It was all burst. Oh My Venus had the most different kind of Oh My Venus game I've seen. Instead of position 5, it's position 4. Matilda was a very aggressive Matilda. Look at that. With the arcane boots early on. That's plus 19 magic penetrations. Or around 19 if I'm not mistaken. Chanted Talisman for the quick access, quick cooldown reduction. Then Holy Crystal right away. Didn't even go for the Genius Wand. It was Holy Crystal.